Hey, welcome to another edition of The Lamp. I am Kokomo Lantern Publisher Pat Munsey, and I'm here at the Carver Community Center today with its Executive Director, J.C. Barnett III. J.C., yes. Thank you so much for having us over here to your place today. We're going to talk about two really great things that they've got going on at the Carver Center. Not that they don't have dozens of great things, but we've told you about some of those in the past. Yes. Two new programs that are coming up. We're going to talk about a summer day camp, or not summer, a spring break day camp that's coming up soon. But first, we want to talk about something I know is near and dear to your heart, and that is Absolutely. A Carver Center free throw contest.
Yes. Carver Community Center free throw contest in partnership with Howard County Hall of Fame, which is major. Howard County Hall of Fame is really doing everything they can to further their name and really make a greater connection to community. And what better partnership than to engage in a relationship with Carver Community Center.
Sure, a lot of people on the plaques in that Hall of Fame played basketball right here at Carver, so it's almost natural that there would be some sort of partnership, and it's going to be a free throw contest. Yes. And this is not just like a one and done thing. It's like we're not all showing up on a Saturday and shooting until we fall down. Right. This is a tournament.
Well, yeah, it is. It's a competition. Every individual who enters this competition is going to have a chance to shoot 100 free throws total. And really what I wanted out of this contest was to get people engaged in a way that they had to continue to coming back to the space. Sure. I want people to understand, young people to understand that this is a place of comfort for them. If I could say that, a place that they know that they can come and engage and play basketball here and of course participate in this contest, but it goes and extends well beyond that. So the competition, again, 100 free throws total. You have 4 weeks to complete the 100 free throws. That equals out to about 25 free throws per week. You can get in, you'll have each age group has a particular time frame that they'll come in and shoot these free throws, get them done, get out, and we'll see you again next week.
Sure. So at the end of the 4 weeks, so if I'm shooting 25 every time I show up 4 times. Yes. At the end of that, what happens?
At the end of that, there's a winner. There's a second place. There's a third place.
In age divisions?
In each age division. By the way, that's K through 2, 3 through 5, 6 through 8, and then there's a high school division. Okay. And for each of those prizes, first place, second place, third place, Howard County Sports Hall of Fame is sponsoring those prizes. That will be a $100 gift card, second place, $50 gift card, and third place, $25 gift card.
So for each one of the age divisions, so your kindergartner could go home with $100.
Correct.
Wow, and one K through 2 is going to go home with $100.
Yes, they are.
Wow. All right. So what do I need to do? Not me, but what does a kid need to do to get involved in this?
So visit our webpage, kokomocarver.org. Under the sports section, you will find the free throw shooting contest, and there you'll have an opportunity to register for this event. Okay.
Is there any cost for me to join this?
Yes. The cost is $15 for each participant.
Okay. Yes. And I don't have to be a member of the Carver Community Center to be a part of this contest, but you'd like that, right?
Correct.
So there's opportunities to join Carver as I get exposed to it through this contest then.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We want to be sure that we're retaining all the information that people are registering, and we will do everything we can to stay in communication and connection with folks so that they know of other programming that might serve them well.
Gotcha. All right. So that's pretty cool. It would not be cool for me because I am horrible at basketball. And unless you let me granny shoot. I mean, I could probably go 50%.
The Rick Barry
shoots. Absolutely. Hey, that dude was a 90% shooter like that. So I can do 50, right? Maybe. Probably not. But hey, I'm definitely not going to get it that way. So, but there are no rules as to how I shoot the ball in this, right? So just as long as I get at the foul line and shoot, right? Yeah.
Go to the foul line, shoot your shots.
All right.
Now, there will be an adjustment for the K through 2. Okay. Typically, they do have a shorter distance, and we will make those accommodations for that age level.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah. So they've still got a good week before it starts, right?
Yes, you do. I believe the first date is, to begin shooting is going to be March 17th.
March 17th. So wow. So on St. Patty's Day, you're going to get started. So we got a little bit of time to get signed up still. And so do I have to do that online with registration? Can I come in? Can I text
Absolutely.
you that I want to be a part of the contest and do it that way too?
So yeah, absolutely. You can come in and register anytime. Of course, you can do it by website. And we do absolutely have phone number and email available to communicate if you want to be a part of this.
We'll get that for you because I know he's having the problem I always have, which is that number isn't coming to mind right now. But we'll see if we can get that underneath here at some point while you're watching this, so you know this is where you call or text. And if I'm texting saying I want my kid to be a part of it, what do I text? Do I just say, hey, sign me up, or?
So for this particular event, that option is not available. That's a spring break event.
Oh, sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. All right. Okay, so just call me up and say I want to just be a part of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or stop in. I can do that too.
That's correct.
All right. So hopefully we've not made that too confusing. Bottom line is get here on the 17th and start shooting some basketball.
Right.
But there are different days for each age division, right? So they'll need to go on to your website and see how that stacks up for their kids. Right?
Absolutely. If you come across that flyer, whether that's social media platform, in person here at Carver Center, we'd be happy to help you know what days are designated for you to come and shoot.
Very cool. So, all right, that's one thing going on. That's going on clear into April because it's a 4-week competition, basically. But before we get to the end of that, you've got something else that's just huge going on, right?
Oh yeah, it's big time. Our spring break camp, and this is something that's new. Mm-hmm. My assistant and I decided that there's still a need for while school is in session, there is still a need during breaks for parents to have a place for their kids to go and have a constructive day and a place that they know that their kids will be safe. A spring break is one of those breaks, fall break, Christmas break. We thought, why not do things in that time frame where kids are still have a need to go somewhere and be a part of something? So we're already finding that we're already meeting a need for a lot of families.
Absolutely, that's great. So this is going to be a 2-week course, right? 2 sessions. Mm-hmm. They don't have to go to both sessions. They can go to either one or both, right?
Correct.
So and this is for school-age kids, so K through.
So the prime group is going to be K through 5.
Okay.
We did include 6 through 8, but the conversation there was, 6 through 5 parents K through 5 absolutely have a need for that age group. But 6 through 8, who knows? Those children might be old enough and mature enough to stay home by themselves, but they're still welcome.
Sure.
We included them in that group. But we know that K through 5 is the primary group that we're targeting for this.
So over these 2 weeks, what kind of things are you offering as part of the day camp?
Yeah. Over the course of the 2 weeks, of course, this is a great space for them to come and just have free time. Mm-hmm. We want to be sure that we're still doing some educational things. It's not all about the education, but we're still going to have a part in reading comprehension. We're going to engage in them in life skills. We're going to have our snack. We're going to have our drinks. We're going to do some movie viewings as well.
So this will be structured. It won't just be, hey, just drop them off at the front door and they're going to run around the gym until they pass out type thing. No,
correct.
They're going to have structured things throughout the day to do.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, if we get the turnout that we feel that we're going to get, we're always seeking quality volunteers to help us in the space. Just people who are going to have a positive presence in the space. We can't leave it to just 2 or 3 people to manage and monitor 25 to 50 kids. There's going to need to be some folks present with us that are going to be a positive presence.
So you do have a limited number of spaces available for this then? So.
Well, I would say that's a good question. No.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Stepping out on faith.
Yeah, stepping out on faith. The hope is that number is manageable.
Gotcha. Well, that's, yeah.
And
so
that's
God
how
will provide
things
the volunteers
Amen.
to meet the need, right?
Yes,
so
for
we're going to talk that right into existence right now.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, great. So all you volunteers that just got touched that you want to help out, what kind of things can they do for you for these 2 weeks?
A number of different things. First and foremost is, again, come and be a positive presence in the space. But also with that comes an opportunity to provide snacks, an opportunity to provide some things for the kids that extend even well beyond the spring break camp itself. We have a quality after-school program, which we might talk about separately, but these kids have a need for toys, whether that's hula hoops, frisbees, footballs, things like that every kid can identify with and enjoy. And so not only being mindful of the fact that they need to see your smiling face every day, but also resources to make the time enjoyable for them.
So you have some equipment needs here.
Correct.
So this is an opportunity to bring in some things that will help enrich these kids in these 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Now this is an all-day program, right? 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
9 a.m.
right?
3 p.m.
No busing. Right.
Sorry.
It's that transportation is a major obstacle to every family, really, and it won't be any different here. But if you can get here, You know, obviously you can walk. It'll be springtime. Hopefully, it'll finally be nice enough to get outside and do that.
Absolutely.
And you're going to have, you know, it's a safe place the entire 2 weeks. There are going to be adults there supervising.
Yeah.
Not anybody's going to just walk through the door here.
Correct.
So you know that you've got a secure place where you don't have to worry about whether or not your kid is fed and clean and healthy and safe. It's all, you know, just like going to school.
Yeah.
So
sure.
and like you said, there would be some tutoring and some educational opportunities as well. So you have the lady that helps with your
Cheryl
summer
Simmons.
school. Cheryl, yes. Is Cheryl involved in this?
Cheryl Simmons is absolutely going to be a part of this. Okay. I know that she already helps with our after-school program on particular days. She comes in and does a brilliant job with math and reading and all of those things that she does a wonderful job at.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, there's a cost involved. This is not a free camp, right? So what is the cost to the individual kid?
The cost is $50 per week, and you can make a decision on whether or not you want to do one or both sessions. And we'll figure that piece out. But the initial registration is online again at kokomocarver.org. If you click the drop down, the more drop down, right there you'll see Spring Break Camp and complete the registration there.
Okay. Is there anything else about those 2 weeks that people need to know about? Any special things you have planned, or what kind of things they can expect? Obviously, they're going to get to play some basketball. I mean, let's be honest. That's going to be part of the structure too.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think that there's anything special to mention right now. I just would encourage young people to, if you make of it what you want it to be. Okay. So invite your friends. Let them know this is where you're going to be hanging out for a couple weeks. Carver's a safe space. Carver, first and foremost, has in mind that they want to make it an enjoyable time for you and your buddies. So come and hang out with us.
Sure. And in addition to the basketball courts, you have a lot of other amenities that will be open to them. You've got like the library that we're sitting right here in front of, right? So they'll have access to the reading materials here. The video game room and game room, that will be open. So if they want to play a little Roblox, they want to play a little Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, I think is the big thing right now. So,
Rocket League.
Rocket League, yes. So there's plenty of those games. There's plenty of board games and card games as well.
Yes.
So you got those. Do you have? I know you've got some great art classes. Are they going to be folded into this as well?
Absolutely. Undertone Music and Fine Arts, which is an amazing program. Of course, we're in a room that they utilize with teaching drum lessons and piano lessons and stuff. But a major part of that, Miss Shy Nash, she comes and she does a brilliant job of teaching art classes. And she truly gives it in a way that has been very unique to me and to Carver. If a kid ever wanted to go on and do something really serious with art one day, she is giving them the foundation right now.
That's fantastic.
And so it's wonderful.
So this is like the best of all worlds, because all the things that Carver is becoming known for, all the programs that are ongoing here week in and week out, are going to be featured during these 2 weeks. So your kid's going to get exposed to everything that Carver offers. So once spring break is over, the fun doesn't stop. If they found something that they really identify with or they really enjoyed, they can come back and they can do that all year round.
Absolutely.
So, Jimmy Crystal's, it's like a starter kit, you know? Didn't know if I wanted to do the Carver thing. We sent him for 2 weeks. Holy cow, what have we been missing?
Right.
We've been missing everything. So this is a great outreach, really a good opportunity, affordable. I can tell you right now that if you wanted a kid in a daycare for 2 weeks, that's like $500.
Yes.
For 2 weeks. This is $100 for the same. So obviously there's no comparison on the cost. this is a great opportunity, and you don't have to worry about your kids sitting at home unsupervised or having to miss time at work or whatever you've got going in your life because the kid's not in school. This is trying to keep your life as balanced and undisturbed as possible while enriching your children and giving a great experience for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
Man, I should have been there. Your promo guy. I'm your hype man.
Thank you, brother.
So one more time, if people want to get involved with either one of these programs we've talked about, free throws or the camp, they need to go to the website, which is?
Yes, kokomocarver.org. And our phone number is 765-457-9318.
Looky there, he got it before we got out of there. I'm proud of you, man. All right, hey, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Again, this is Pat Munsey with the Kokomo Lantern, and until you see me again, please be good to each other.